morning. Thanks for watching Living Local. All of you Elvis fans are in for a treat this morning because I am with Elvis tribute artist Travis Powell. Hi, Travis.
How are you?
We were talking a little bit before we started rolling, and I was telling you how interesting the life of a tribute artist is, right?
Yeah, it's amazing. I've been doing this since I was 4 years old.
That's insane.
Yeah,
and I think we have some video of that.
I think you do have some video. Nobody's ever seen that video, so.
Oh, so exclusive.
Exclusive, just for you.
Video.
Just for you.
You know, I find it amazing that in this video, you are making the facial expressions, you're doing the hand movements, you're doing some dance moves at 4, which is
At 4 years
crazy.
old. Yeah, I used to watch the Aloha from Hawaii show all the time, literally, all the time. So I learned to watch the facial expressions, how he holds a microphone, how he does his fingers, how he stands, how he looks, all that good stuff. I think that's what sets you apart. You know,
The little details.
the little
for sure.
details, absolutely.
Yeah. And your parents got you into Elvis?
My mom and dad, yeah. 4
Elvis
years
fans
old.
like everybody else, right?
Elvis fans just like everybody else. And in the video, I'm actually at my grandmother and grandfather's house.
Okay.
The suit I'm wearing, my grandmother made for me.
Oh, and I
Yeah.
love in the video they're like encouraging. Here's your mic, you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
like they're
There's
encouraging.
the capes, the scarves,
they have
everything.
The spotlight
Absolutely.
going on.
That
you.
is actually a flashlight.
Yeah. So okay, so you started that at 4 years old.
Yeah.
And then how did it evolve to where you are now?
Well, I always did it all through high school.
Okay.
So my brother and my sister are really not that big of Elvis fans because that's no joke, because I used to wear Elvis out. You know, when I had to take my
You were
brother.
the embarrassment.
Exactly. I had to take my brother and my sister to school because I was the oldest, you know. And you know, you had the big speakers in the car. That was about the time, I'm telling my age now, but that's when the big speakers were really cool. And I used to blast Elvis, Aloha from Hawaii in
that's
Madison Square
funny.
Garden. So they wasn't really big fans.
Sure.
Yeah, so I did it through high school. I did church functions, little things like that, birthday parties, stuff like that. And still to the day, through all that, my granny made my suits.
I find that interesting that kind of you were never embarrassed kind of being Elvis through all that time and
Never.
kind of wearing it out.
Ain't that funny?
It is funny.
It's never.
Never.
Never felt embarrassed. I never was afraid of being Elvis. It was doing it justice.
Right. There's
You
a lot
know,
of pressure.
It's
If
a
you're
lot
going
of
to be an
pressure.
Elvis, you know?
You better
And
do
there are
it right.
so many thousands of
Right.
Elvis impersonators and tribute artists.
Right.
And, you know, I mean, how do you stick out? Like,
Well, that's what, it is funny you say that, but that's one of the reasons I studied so much on the little things. Because, you know, the two big things when you're trying to pay tribute to Elvis is you want to look like him, you want to sound like him. Probably the other ones move like him. So it's probably three things,
Yeah.
right? So I wanted, there's a lot of people that can do all of those, right? In all fairness. I wanted to do all the little things
right.
that the people couldn't do. How he would turn his eyes, how he'd glance at somebody, give you a little smirk here, a little smirk there. And all those little things, how he held the mic with his fingers, how he touched his fingers, how he held the mic cord. That's what I concentrated on. And still to this day, that's what I concentrate on. When I go on stage, if, you know, an elderly person that says, man, I seen Elvis and that's what it was like, you know, they know I'm not Elvis. I know I'm not Elvis, but if they get that feeling
Right.
for the couple hours they're here, if they get that feeling like, man, I remember what it was like, that's what it's all about. Probably my biggest accomplishment in the Elvis industry is I won in 2014 the Heart of the King Award.
And so tell me, what is that?
Yeah, so I, as the best new tribute artist, that was in 2014, and I accepted my award at the International Hotel.
Wow.
Which was, I think it's the Westgate then. I think it's changed again. But I received my award on the same stage. Elvis sold out over 834 shows. Elvis basically saved my life from a young age. From my mom and dad split up when I was very young. And when things would get bad, I'd go in my room, put headphones on and listen to Elvis. So.
And so now, you know, you still want to be able to share the gift of Elvis, so you're
Absolutely.
kind of opening,
Yeah, I'm opening
you know,
my own
a
show. Absolutely.
here in
Opening my
Myrtle
own
Beach.
show here
so
at Myrtle
that's
Beach.
exciting.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
At the Asher Theater, which is where we are right now.
Yes.
And so we are actually going to go kind of over into the theater and kind of
Yeah.
take a peek and see how you get into character.
Absolutely. Sounds good.